Hey, what's up, you guys? Quaza here. Welcome back to the channel. And I just wanted to give you a quick update before we got into these battles. I was not able to reach rank 10 in season 4. I actually wasn't able to play the last few days, and I reached a rating of about 29, like the mid 2900s. But yeah, I wasn't able to reach rank 10 because I wasn't able to play. I don't know if I would have been able to if I did play, but yeah, that was definitely a factor. So getting into these Little Cup battles, so in the Little Cup, I kind of wanted to not invest too much Stardust. I don't even have a good Bronzor or a Wynaut to invest in. So I decided to just go with these Pokemon here. I absolutely did not care about IVs, but I did go ahead and double move all these Pokemon. I think to play Shelmet and Vulpix, you definitely need to double move them. Just because, you know, Body Slam is, you know, so cheap energy wise. Whereas Purloin, I mean, it's so cheap to double move that you might as well just double move it. And this team is actually working really good. I go 5-0 here. And yeah, so let's go into this commentary. So Vulpix against Cottony. And these were, you know, I'm not like super familiar with all these Little Cup matchups, but I'll do my best to provide the commentary. But Vulpix obviously has a very good matchup against Cottony. And even against Dano, these body slams are going to do a lot of damage. I mean, all these charge moves in this Little Cup just do so much damage, even if it's just neutral damage. So I switch into my Shelmet here, and I'm just going to shield this up, and I should be able to just infestation this Dano down, and then I'm going to just throw a Bug Buzz at the Cottony, and that's going to be a GG. So you can see this kind of team. I have two kind of Bronzor counters in the back, and Shelmet is just so spammy with the Infestation fast move and Body Slam as a charge move. So, you know, this team does have some issues against Cottony, like you see here, as well as Drifblim. So my opponent switches kind of weird. I'm just going to go into my Purloin just because I want to avoid matching up Purloin with the Cottony. But maybe in hindsight, I should have just thrown a charge move at this Cubone, because now my Purloin is going to have a pretty hard time winning switch advantage. So he does shield up that Night Slash, and these Mud Slaps are just doing so much damage. And I'm not able to get off another Night Slash. I'm just going to let this go. I thought, you know, since it was a Bone Club, it may not take me out, but it did. So I'm going to bring back in the Shelmet here. Going to throw a Body Slam. Let's see how much this does. So Body Slam goes off, and yeah, it doesn't do too much. Cubone is actually really, really tanky, so maybe an interesting pick. But yeah, so I did invest about maybe, you know, a little more than 100,000 Stardust. Obviously, double moving the Vulpix and Shelmet does cost a lot, but it is a better alternative for me than to, you know, power up a Wynaut or a Bronzor. So in this matchup, the Body Slam goes off, does a lot of damage. Just gonna shield this up. It is a Flame Charge, but we should be able to just fast move down. Yeah, I'm really liking Vulpix. Unfortunately, Ember is not a great move, but Vulpix is fire typing, and the Body Slam, you know, its access to Body Slam does give it, you know, a lot of favorable matchups. So getting off the Flame Charge here, you can see it does so much damage to Cottony, almost one-shots it. He brings back in the Cubone. I'm just going to get off this Body Slam, and this will KO the Cubone. So that is a good game. And yeah, you can also notice that I'm running Play Rough on my Purloin. This is just to give it kind of, I mean, I didn't want to run two dark moves. I mean, Night Slash already hits so hard, and Play Rough does give you more play against like a Dano or a Cottony. So Seal against Shelmet. I believe this is a favorable matchup for Shelmet, but just barely. So I'm going to get off this Body Slam before he can debuff me with the Icy Wind. I'm probably going to shield this up. Probably going to be the Icy Wind. It is. Would have done a decent chunk of damage, and going to build up a little extra energy up to the Bug Buzz and then just throw the Body Slam. He's probably not going to shield since he debuffed me. Yeah. And then I'm going to get up to another Body Slam after charging up one extra fast move. And this will KO the Seal if he lets it go. He does let it go. So he retains shield advantage, but I have switch advantage, which is really, really good here. As you can see, Purloin does not want to see the Cottony So now I'm going to be able to line up the Vulpix against the Cottonee here. And the Bug Buzz still does so much damage. So Shelmet did a lot of work there, able to take out the Seal and about half the health of the Cottonee. Not going to shield this up, probably a Seed Bomb. It's not going to do too much damage. Vulpix does resist all of Cottonee's fast and charge moves, and we're able to fast move down, which is really good. And he has a Bronzor in the back. So I'm going to get off this Flame Charge. Either way, I'm going to just save a shield for my Purloin in the back, and it should be able to handle this Bronzor. So we're not able to get to, I probably should have just thrown the Body Slam, but either way, probably going to shield this up. Heavy Slam would do a good chunk of damage. So going to shield that up, but now he has to get to 2 more Heavy Slams. But I'm going to be able to get to these Night Slashes quicker. And Night Slash does so much damage to Bronzor. Yeah, so the next Night Slash combined with these Sucker Punches should be able to just take it out. Heavy Slam coming through, does a decent chunk of damage, and here comes the Night Slash, and this will take out the Bronzor. So Purloin is really good in this meta. I mean, obviously you get hard countered by Cottonee, but I'm still really liking it. I mean, Sucker Punch is actually a pretty decent fast move, and Night Slash is pretty crazy in this meta. So Shelmet into Dano, this is a positive matchup. Our Infestation is doing super effective damage, but you can see those Dragon Breaths are even though they're doing just neutral, it just does so much damage. But we're gonna be able to outpace it to these charge moves. I built up to the Bug Buzz and just gonna throw the Body Slam. Even if he doesn't shield, this would do so much damage. Almost take it out. And we do get the shield, and we're gonna get off another Body Slam here. We're almost at another 3rd Body Slam. So there it is. So really positive for us. We're gonna win shield advantage and switch advantage here. It brings in a Cottonee again. So yeah, I'm not really loving kind of the Little Cup meta. It just seems pretty restrictive. You know, you kind of see the same Pokemon, kind of like Bronzor and Cottonee are kind of everywhere. And I feel like it kind of restricts the meta. Definitely looking forward more to the Kanto Cup. Gonna let this crunch through and just kind of Ember down with the Vulpix, and I should be able to just throw this charge move at the Cottonee, and this should KO the Cottonee. Almost KO. 1 Ember, and it's GG. So good game to my opponent. I mean, good thing about these games is that Little Cup, you know, the games do finish pretty quickly, so you can kind of get through your sets quicker. Shelmet into Squirtle. So this is the first time I've seen a Squirtle. Let's see what move it's running. Looks like it's running Bubble. I believe it has access to Aqua Tail. So this is likely an Aqua Tail. I'm just gonna let it through. Doesn't do too much damage. Gonna get off a Body Slam here. I always try to build up to the Bug Buzz to kind of threaten the shield. So we do get the shield there. Gonna get off another Body Slam. I wanted to just get this off before he was able to get off an Aqua Tail. It doesn't do too much damage, but we're able to get to another Body Slam. No, so he's getting off an Aqua Tail first. It looked like a CMP tie there. So we're gonna shield since we were at the Body Slam, and this will either get his last shield or take out the Squirtle. It does take out the Squirtle, and he brings in a Ducklet. Pretty spicy team by my opponent here. I haven't seen either Squirtle or Ducklet in the Little Cup before this game. So I do get his last shield with the Body Slam, and then we're gonna bring in Purloin. Ducklet is that water typing, so I'm guessing he may have a water charge move, so I'm gonna, you know, avoid that with the Vulpix. Night Slash coming through, does a decent chunk of damage. We're gonna shield this up. I have no idea what Ducklet has move-wise. It is an Aerial Ace, and he has built up quite a bit of energy. Yeah, so he's probably getting off another Aerial Ace here. He is getting off another Aerial Ace, and he switches into a Stunky. So we're gonna go into our Vulpix and just gonna get off this Body Slam. This will KO the Stunky, especially because it's Shadow. So this will finish it off, and we should be able to, oh, I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to Ember down. We are able to get to a Body Slam though, and this will finish off the Ducklet. So GG to my opponent. So yeah, that was a 5-0 run. with Shelmet, Vulpix, and Purloin. Really good kind of budget-ish team. Definitely with no Bronzor, definitely helps. So if you don't have a good IV Bronzor, I definitely recommend you giving this kind of team a try. But yeah, so and then I reached rank 7 in this set. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll definitely try to post another Little Cup battle before this week is over.